guys, and welcome to Littlehampton and welcome to West Beach for another journey into my landscape photography trips that I enjoy doing so much. Yeah, unfortunately I've been off for a period of time. About 10 days ago, 11 days ago, whatever it was, I caught COVID, and I've been isolating in the house to make sure I don't give it to anybody else. So my apologies if I sound a little bit hoarse. I do still have a sore throat and a bit of a tight chest, but other than that I am fine, and I'm glad to be able to get back out and, you know, start this journey once again, or resume the journey once again. Some good news whilst I've been off. I don't know if I've said it before, I'm sure I have, but I've wanted to procure the what I consider to be prime lenses. I'm not sure they are prime, but I wanted to procure the 2.8 f2.8 lenses from the 14 to 24, the 24 to 70, the 70 to 200, and I now have all of them. I purchased the 70 to 200 some time ago. Fantastic lens. Here she is. Oh, wrong one. Giving the secrets away. Here she is. Beautiful lens. Fantastic pictures with it. Yeah, I can't say anything else about it. Fantastic. And I wanted to, go from that to the 24 to 70, the f2.8 S series lens, which, as you can see here, I've got as well. Another beautiful lens. I say that I haven't used it to take photographs yet, but it's just beautiful to look at, beautiful to hold. All the controls on it are lovely and smooth. Yeah, it seems to be a good lens, but we're going to put that to use today. And I have the 14 to 24 f lens on the Nikon Z6. As you know, I also own the Nikon Z7 II. That is currently back with Nikon because I believe it has a mark on the sensor, and as it is a brand new camera, I don't think that it should have any form of marks, so I've sent it back to be checked. Hopefully it will be back in the next week or so, but it's been gone for, I would say, 2-3 weeks now already. Apparently they have a bit of a backlog at Nikon, so yeah. So the narky bits, what has got my back up? Okay, so I researched these lenses for a long period of time whilst I was recovering, shall we say. And all of the lenses, bar the 70 to 200, the two that I've acquired recently, the 14 to 24, the 24 to 70, I've purchased on eBay, because I didn't want to pay the 2.5 grand plus for these lenses. This one, the 14 to 24, at the end on the, I'll do a close-up of it if I can, to fit the adapter for your ND filters. Then what you do is obviously take your lens cap off, and then you screw your adapter into the thread at the end. What they've done with this is they've cut little grooves out. Why would you do that? They've cut little grooves out, so when you go to attach your adapter, your ring, to allow it to fit to the lens, it keeps falling off because there is insufficient thread. And we all use these things. Why would you do that only to this lens? It's only on the 14 to 24 lens, the most expensive lens of the lot, I think. I'll put the prices down. That's really gripped me. It's so annoying. Why would you cut these little bits out? It's petty, maybe, but why would you change it on that one lens? I don't get it. Anyway, it is a fab lens. However, I have used it. I used it at home to take some photographs of the cat. Not ideal subject. I just wanted to check the clarity of the lens. Cat looks a bit weird, but the photographs is fantastic. Yeah, so yeah, perfect. I've got all the lenses that I wanted. The other ones, the f4 lenses, I sold the 14 to 30. I've still got the 24 to 70, is that right? 24, something like that. I've still got that one. I am selling that one to obviously recover some of the money that I've spent on these. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to using them. Fantastic. Okay, talk to you in a minute. Okay, so there's one thing I failed to mention that I wanted to mention. The difference between the two lenses, other than their focal or the f-stop on the lenses themselves, they are heavier. Does that make a difference? To me it does. I have to think of the weight that I'm carrying whenever I go out and the lenses I'm going to take to ensure that I'm not putting too much weight on my legs. So normally I would carry my prime lenses with me. So I have the 35, the 85, whatever, and I normally bring those out as well. I'm not bringing those today because I need to reduce the amount of stuff, and to be quite honest, I'm not even sure I need them. I don't know when I last used the 35 or the 85 mil. I can't remember what it is, but I really can't remember when I last used them. So you know, another question is, do I need them? I don't want to get rid of them because they're good for things like astrophotography, the 35 mil especially, because it's a 1.8, because you need that aperture to be right open, you know, to really enable you to get good astrophotography. It's not something I'm particularly into because I've not really done it before, but it's something that I might want to try in the future. So do I want to keep it? Yes. The 85 is good for weddings, and I have done weddings in the past, and I want to keep that. I want to have a variable focal length, so I own the 24 to 200 mil lens, so I've got the ability to change the focal length on that, but I've also got the 85, which is really good and really clear when it comes to taking those photographs, you know. Yeah, so do I need them? But I want them because they're such good lenses. That's all I can say about it. But do I need them when I come out to do landscape photography? No, I don't. Of course I don't, because I've covered all that range within the other three lenses. So I've not brought them out. I've reduced the weight in my bag. I'm only carrying 3 lenses. Today I've only got the Z6, and I'm carrying the M50, which is that, and I also carry in my pocket somewhere the Osmo, which is what attaches to you know, the tripod should I ever want to talk to you. Yeah, so yeah, I'm really chuffed, and I'm really looking forward to getting to use them. So yeah, I hope what I've said makes sense. Sometimes I waffle and I get lost in the conversation, you know, but yeah, looking forward to it. Okay guys, thank you. Right, let's find a time lapse. See you in a minute. Hi guys, so I've walked about 300 yards from where I've just done that little bit on the lenses, and I've set the Z6 up on the tripod so it's fully out because the wind is really strong. It's already blown this one over. I've set it at 14 mil. It's set up to do 99 photographs, 4-second gap between each photograph. I'm not going to do 999 photographs. I'm going to do 15 minutes, just so I can photograph the movement of the clouds in the sky. The wind is really strong up here, but the clouds actually don't seem to be moving that quickly at all. So I don't know what's going on there, but hopefully the time lapse will show us. Loving it guys, loving it. That black cloud turned out to be a huge rain cloud. I don't know if those raindrops are on the lens or on my viewfinder, but yeah, loving it. I don't know if you can now see, but that cloud has just moved away, and we've got some magnificent sunlight that's breaking through that very large cloud, and I've just done a photograph of it at f24 just to get that starburst as it's breaking through the cloud. I don't know if I caught it, but yeah, it looks fantastic, and it's leaving a fantastic shine of sunlight on the wet sand as the water recedes back out, you know. Fantastic. I mean, where I'm standing now 20 minutes ago was submerged in water, and this is all wet, and yeah, fantastic. All the birds are moving in to catch the fresh, you know, fresh food. Brilliant. Yeah, this thing now, I wanted to capture this whilst the water was around it. Unfortunately, that just isn't going to happen. The water's gone. The sea's gone out so far. I don't know if I was late or if I'm too early. The idea is to catch it during sunset. I mean, sunset's going to be over there anyway, but I was hoping to catch it with a red sky. And yeah, I suppose I could look at the tide times app if I download it, but yeah, I'm not going to do that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's some fantastic patterns in the sand as well, and I don't know what it is. It looks like a sponge. It's something seaweedy that's in the sand. You know, if you know what it is, drop it in the comments, guys. But I've taken a photograph of that with these fantastic patterns that are surrounding it. Yeah, lovely. It's great. I love this. I love being by the water. Love it. Okay, let's look for some more. Oh, I've changed the lens. I'm now on the 24 to 70mm lens. Yeah, the 14 to 24 is too wide for these sort of shots, so I've changed it for the 24 to 70. Yeah, brilliant. Love it. The sun's out again. Fantastic. Pick up my tan. All right. See you in a minute. Hello guys. Hopefully you can see me. Sorry about the sun behind me, but as you can see, I've set the camera up with the 70 to 200mm lens. I'm photographing this marker that's out. I've done it over a long exposure because I wanted to show the movement of the water, which sounds silly because you just can't, because it's going so fast. It's flat. The water is absolutely shooting by. I'll show you some B-roll that I've done from the Z6. It looks like it's in like a canal, and it's just rushing back out to the sea as the tide recedes. Yeah, it's absolutely shooting by. I've done it on a long exposure, and I've taken one. Normally, hopefully one of them will capture that. If not, you'll see it with the video. It's just amazing. You wouldn't want to, I don't know, maybe somebody would want to go with a canoe or something like that in it, but yeah, that is really coming out. Anyway, thought I'd share that. Thanks guys. Okay, so I really didn't think what I was doing today. I wasn't thinking about the conditions when I left. I was supposed to be working today, but yeah, I just wasn't needed today in work, and I'm working tomorrow instead. So I just picked up the camera bag and came out, and I'm wearing like slippers, and my feet are soaking. Yeah, so yeah. Look at this sunlight, guys. Look at it. It's really bright now, and it's shining on this wet sand, and it's picking it up, and it's just reflecting. It's blinding. It's so bright. It's brilliant. It's just brilliant. I love coming to the coast. Fantastic. And look at this. I don't see what on earth this structure could do, but yeah, it's well dug in. It's concreted in. So yeah, and it goes all the way up. And then at this end you have these markers, and beyond that is that marker that I've just photographed. So when I came, the sea was halfway up here, and I thought that the sea was actually coming in, and I noticed that the water in the canal or whatever it is shooting out, so obviously the tide's going with it. So yeah, and ever since I've arrived, unfortunately, it's been like this. Yeah, empty, dry, no water. Oh well, beautiful day. It's always a good day to come out. Okay, sorry guys, I keep coughing, I keep having to cut and start again. So anyway, try and do it without coughing. I've walked the entirety of this beach. I've had to keep sitting down because my legs are quite sore, but the water just keeps going out, and I don't think it's going to come back until late on tonight. So I'm leaving here, and I'm going to go to the main beach, which isn't too far away. But I mean, you can walk it in probably 10 minutes, but my car's that way, so I want to drive. I think it's about a 20-minute drive. So yeah, I got some really good pictures. I don't want to share them all through the videos now. I want to share a couple as we go along, and then put them all at the end. So yeah, I'm gonna keep sharing a couple, and then at the very end I'll put all of the photographs. Yeah, I'd like you to stay to the end, if I'm honest. Okay. Sorry about my coughing. It's not very nice. Anyway, let's move. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, so it's pretty windy. Apparently in Portsmouth, in Southampton, and wherever along the coast, it's snowing. It's not snowing here yet, but it's bloody cold, and we've got some great light. Look, yeah, got some black clouds moving over that sun. So I'm gonna try and grab a photograph of this. Just grab myself a quick bacon sandwich and a cup of coffee, because I wasn't feeling that great. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to this now. So I'm gonna set myself up, take a photograph of this. This looks fantastic at the minute. Okay, taking 4 photographs, ISO 100 f14, different meter readings because of the light. I've done it obviously for the sheds or the huts, and for the sunlight itself, and I'll join them all together in Photoshop. Yeah, hopefully that's a nice photograph. Should be a nice sunset. I don't suppose my sunglasses are helping really. They're sort of giving me a false indication of what the light is like, so I might need to change those. But yeah, nice. It's raining over there. It might even be snowing. Okay, let's go. Okay guys, check out this light. Look at this. Look at that orange reflecting on the clouds, in the water, the reflection. Fantastic. The sun's going down now. It's going behind a cloud, to be fair, but what a fantastic photograph I think that'll be. It's handheld. I've done it both horizontal and vertical. Yeah, what a great shot. It is raining over there. It looks like it's pouring down. Oh well, bit of water might grow a bit taller, eh? Okay, moving on. I'm going to go to the water. Making myself very dizzy. I want you to look at that behind my shoulder. Look at that red sky, that little patch. It looks like a bomb's gone off. Look at that. And the clouds, they're all catching that red as well. I just walked up to the sea and I thought, that sounds odd. Yeah, it's coming back in, so I'm having to retreat back to the shoreline. But yeah, I'm getting some really good photographs of this sunset. Unfortunately the sun's gone. Look at that now. Look at that now. Can I catch it? There it is. Look at that. Let me capture that. Okay, I'll talk to you in a bit. Bye. What a light show. What a light show over the buildings at the back there. That there was all red. That patch, bright red. The clouds here all caught the redness of the sunset. Yeah, brilliant. It's still going now. I'm still taking photographs. I don't like doing it, but I've had to put my camera on the sand so I can talk to you. I really need one of those harnesses where you can clip your camera to it when you want to do something else. But yeah, brilliant. Look at that. And the rain as well is giving an effect. It's not raining here, it's just bloody freezing, but the rain is giving an effect as well. So yeah, it looks amazing. Okay, wow. Okay, see in a minute. I changed my glasses. It was the sunglasses were changing the perspective of everything, and yeah, it's pretty much gone now. The sun has pretty much set. This is where you start to get the red sky, but it looks very limited because of the cloud cover. Yeah, what I wanted to mention that I mentioned all the lenses and the cameras and all the rest of it earlier. If you go to my website, www.paulwbaker.photography, or you can get there by going baker.uk.com, and then go to equipment. There's a link to everything that I've bought on Amazon, and that helps me out. It's like an affiliate link. They wouldn't I don't qualify as an influencer apparently, so I just did the affiliate links. I don't know what that pays me, if it pays me anything at all, to be fair, probably pittance, but you know, everything helps. So if you decide you want you know, a 2.8 lens for the Z6 or Z7, then please do it via my website. It doesn't cost you anything. It won't cost you any more. It's just because my website has directed you there. I would really appreciate that. And because this is now gone, my feet are freezing, my feet are wet, I'm really tired, my chest is sore, blah blah, etc etc. I'm going to call this a night. Thank you ever so much for watching. I've only shown you a few of the photographs up to this point. I'm now going to show you all of them. Please leave your thoughts on the photographs, on everything that you've heard and what you've seen tonight. Give me a thumbs up, please. That's really appreciated. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. That obviously helps, and if you hit the bell, you will obviously get a notification whenever I post another video. All these things help. You know, I love landscape photography. I'm not a Thomas Heaton or whomever by any step of the imagination. I just love coming out, love taking photographs, and I love sharing my trips out with you guys, and I really love the feedback. It's great. This is fantastic. This has been beautiful. It's been a really great day. I thank you very much for joining me. Goodbye.